again, and welcome to this module. Today, we're focusing on a topic that sits at the heart of ethical research practice, conflicts of interest. This is one of those areas where challenges aren't always obvious. In fact, conflicts of interest often arise not because someone intends to act unethically, but because researchers live and work in environments full of competing demands. And those demands on our time, our loyalties, our professional relationships, and sometimes even our finances can quietly influence the decisions we make. So let's slow down here for just a moment. A conflict of interest doesn't automatically mean wrongdoing. It simply means that a researcher's personal interests, responsibilities, or relationships could potentially interfere with their professional judgment. That possibility alone is enough to raise ethical concerns because research depends on trust from participants, from institutions, and from the broader scientific community. Conflicts can be financial, like receiving funding from an organization that might benefit from your results. But they can also be non financial. Maybe you're studying a program you helped design. Maybe you're evaluating outcomes at your workplace. Maybe you're working with colleagues or a student who sees you as an authority figure. These situations can unintentionally shape how you collect data, interpret findings, or report results. This is why, back in the mid 1990s, agencies like the Public Health Service and National Science Foundation created formal conflict of interest policies. They recognized that researchers needed clear guidance, not because researchers are unethically, but because the pressure surrounding research is real and they can influence even the most well-intentioned scholar. This is why it's so important for you to grapple with these issues now, early in your doctoral journey. Understanding conflicts of interest isn't just about compliance. It's also about developing the habits of transparency, self-awareness, and accountability. That will help you shape your identity as a researcher. You'll get a hands-on experience with these concepts through the City Conflict of Interest module, which you'll complete as part of this week's work. That training will help you recognize what a conflict looks like, how to disclose it, and how to manage it responsibly. By the end of this module, you should be able to discuss examples of conflicts of interest in research and explain why they matter. Identify the competing demands researchers often face and understand why conflicts arise in the first place. You should be able to recognize strategy for managing conflicts of interest in ethical and transparent ways. And finally, you should be able to reflect on why conflicts of interest continue to persist even when we know they exist. As you move forward in your program, these skills will become essential. They'll guide how you design your studies, how you interact with participants, and how you protect the integrity of your work. Most importantly, they will help you build a research practice grounded in trust, clarity, and ethical responsibility.